You ever walk away from a conversation and just feel completely drained or, the total opposite? You leave a coffee chat just buzzing with new ideas. Well, the people we surround ourselves with have this invisible, but man, is it a powerful influence on our mindset, our ambition, and even our future. So today, let's get into how we can consciously build a circle that actually fuels our growth.
You probably heard this quote before from Jim Rohn. It's kind of famous for a reason. It's such a powerful idea. The people we're closest to don't just influence us, they're actively shaping who we become. Everything from our attitudes to our ambitions, even our income. It's a big deal.
So let's just take a second and actually think about it. For real, who are the 5 people you interact with the most? And be honest with yourself. Are they lifting you up or are they kind of weighing you down? Because as we're about to see, the answer to that question has some huge implications for your personal growth.
All right, so let's start with the environment that, let's face it, so many of us can get stuck in without even realizing it. I'm talking about the draining circle. This is the circle defined by that heavy, kind of stagnant energy of negative conversations.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Gossip, constant criticism, harsh judgment, and all those conversations that just circle around drama and other people's failures. These are the hallmarks of that draining circle. And these conversations, they just create this mental fog, and they're always tearing people down instead of building them up.
And this is the real cost. Over time, being in this environment literally rewires your brain. It starts seeking out flaws, expecting the worst, and it gets fixated on problems instead of possibilities. It trains you to look down at the mud instead of up at the horizon.
And the effect? It's immediate. You leave that conversation feeling totally exhausted, just weighed down by all that negativity. Your own goals suddenly seem farther away because your energy has been completely zapped, talking about things that, at the end of the day, just don't matter.
But of course, there is another way. So let's flip the script and move to the alternative, because this is where a completely different reality gets built. This is the energizing circle, the kind of environment that fuels progress and expands your world. Just look at the difference here. This circle, it's all about ideas and growth and finding solutions. The conversations are all about vision and possibilities and ambition. The whole focus is on creating, building, and moving forward. It's a totally different vibe. And this is the fundamental shift. This is the game changer right here. Instead of sucking your energy dry, these interactions actually replenish it. You leave feeling more creative, more capable, more motivated. You've got that spark back. Okay, so let's put it all together side by side. Just think of it like 2 different tables you could sit at. The one on the left, the draining table, that's all about gossip and limits, and it just drains you and shrinks your world. But the table on the right, the energizing table, that's where you find ideas and possibilities. It renews your energy and expands your entire vision. I mean, when you see it laid out like this, the choice becomes pretty clear, right? So, here's the most crucial point. This isn't about luck or circumstance. You have the power here. You can actively and consciously choose which table you're going to sit at more often.
See, personal growth is an active process. It doesn't just happen to you. And one of the most important choices you can possibly make is who you give your time and attention to. You are the gatekeeper of your own mental and emotional space. You decide what energy you're going to let in.
So how do you actually do it? Well, it's a pretty simple 3-step process. Notice, honor, and choose. First, just notice how you feel after you talk to someone. Are you inspired or are you tense? Do you feel lighter or heavier? Second, honor that feeling. Treat it like valuable data, because that's exactly what it is. And finally, choose to invest more of your time and your energy in the interactions that lift you up. Maybe that weekly coffee with a certain friend that always leaves you feeling drained becomes a monthly catch-up. And in its place, you schedule a weekly call with that friend who always gets you fired up.
Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, and it's a really important point. This quote here reminds us that we shouldn't just abandon people who are struggling, and that is a compassionate and totally valid point.
So let's be super clear. This is not about cutting off friends or family who are in need. Not at all. It's about being intentional with your own energy. You can still offer support, of course, but you also have to protect the core conversations that are building your future. It's all about finding that balance between compassion for others and, well, self-preservation.
So as we start to wrap this up, let's come back to that really powerful metaphor of the table. Because that's where it all happens, right? The conversations you take part in every single day, they're like the workshop where your future self is literally being forged. At the end of the day, this is the core takeaway. It's really this simple. If you want to elevate your life, you have to start by elevating your conversations. The world you experience is a direct reflection of the people and the conversations that shape you.
So I'll leave you with this question. Every single day, you are building your future with the conversations you choose to have. So take a look around you, listen to the dialogue, and ask yourself, are you sitting at the right table?